What's a compliment you have gotten that you can never forget? We used to go to this fine dining restaurant. The owner was also the chef de cuisine, one of those places that's mostly young couples with no kids or older couples with kids grown. It makes sense because it's one of those places where the menu is fixed and the flavors are complex, so young kids might have a tough time with the food. We would go a couple times a year, usually just my wife and I. We would get a sitter in those days. But one year, the sitter canceled with late notice, and we had to call to see if it was okay if we brought our 8-year-old with us because the seating arrangements are pre-selected, and if our table couldn't seat a third, we would have to cancel. They told us we were good to go. My kid was by far the youngest person there, by a couple decades, LOL, and he destroyed everything they put in front of him. He loved the food and kept telling the servers how good it was. Halfway through dinner, during a course intermission, the chef came out of the kitchen and asked if he wanted a tour of where the chefs work, to which my son gleefully agreed. After dinner, the chef pulled me aside and said, "Families like you are why I started this restaurant." A couple of months later, they called us and invited us to their first family night. This was some years ago. Thank you for reminding me of those days.